Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube and welcome to this brand new video for the channel. In previous videos that I posted, I actually posted a part 1 of a 2-minute strategy training that you guys loved and that I actually conducted a few months back. It was a very detailed training, but I decided to actually cut it into 3 parts so that you can enjoy and actually learn as much as you can from this binary option strategy, which I consider the best strategy for 2020. So in this specific video, in part number 2, we're going to talk about what are the best pairs to actually trade with this strategy and how to set the expiry time for the 2-minute strategy. This is a very common confusion when it comes to this strategy, and I see these questions all the time like, hey, what's the time frame of this candles? What should be the expiry time? How should I place the trade? What are the best pairs, and so on. So in this part 2 of the training, I'm gonna teach you that. Are you ready? If you're new into my channel and you're into binary options, forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Let's continue with the training, okay? Next question, what are the best pairs to trade? Okay, this is very important because you're not supposed to set the 2-minute strategy or the indicators to all the pairs that you look on your screen or whatever. No, you have to choose the best pairs. And I have gotten into these 5 pairs based on the consistency of in the monies, the payout, and the accuracy depending on the best times to trade. So these pairs are super powerful when it comes to like being consistent with the 2-minute strategy all at the same schedule. Okay, what about the red line? Awesome question, and thank you, because I had forgotten that. The red line determines whether you should enter the trade or not. What do I mean by that? Very simple. If the red line is below the blue line and the yellow line, it is a put. If the red line is above the yellow line and the blue line, it is a call. All right. So for example, let me show you some right here. Where can I find one example here? Example here. Right now, the blue line is going down across the yellow line, but the red line is above. If the red line is above, I wouldn't enter it. It's too risky. So that's what I mean by that. All right. Right now, it's a call in here in this area where the blue line is actually crossing the yellow line, but the red line is above, so everything looks good. Additionally, when you see this movement in here, like the red line really close to the other 2 moving averages, you shouldn't enter. It's too crazy in this area. It's not volatile because if you notice, it's pretty stable, but it's not being respected in regards to the moving averages. You see big candles, then a small candle, then a big candle, and so on. So all you need to do is use the red line to determine the stability of the market. Okay, if you notice in this area, the stability looks really good. Very simple, right? Then in this area, it got all crazy. You would avoid that. You wait for another like 30 minutes, 1 hour, and then everything looks good again. Okay, thank you very much for that question, Ahmed. Okay, going back to the best pairs to actually trade. We're going to start with the first one, which is the one that I love the most. It's Euro USD, and the ones that have been using this strategy for a while agree with me that this pair is not only the best one for this strategy, it's the best one for all strategies in the world. Second pair, AUD USD, very similar movement from Euro USD to AUD USD. Sometimes they even have the same movement. So very awesome pair. USD CAD is a very stable movement. It's super respecting support and resistance. The 2-minute strategy, Bollinger Bands, it's a super pair to trade with low volatility if that's what you're looking for. USDJPY. USDJPY is kind of volatile, mostly because of the Japanese yen. But most of the times, the strategy is actually super respected by this pair for some reason. But this one, like for example, USD-JPY for support and resistance is kind of harder. It doesn't really respect as much as Euro USD, for example. But for the 2-minute strategy, it always works, okay? USD-JPY. And obviously GBP USD, which is mostly the same movements as Euro USD and AUD USD. These are the 5 best pairs to trade. If you're a beginner, if you haven't tried this strategy, if you find a different pair that is profitable for you, that's good, you can use it. I'm not saying you're not supposed to use it. But if you're very new and you're just about to start using this strategy, these are the pairs that you should try it on. Okay? Hope that really makes sense. Now, how to set the expiry time, right? How do I set up the expiry time in this 2-minute strategy? Let's go to the charts. And right now, what I'm going to teach you is how to set up the expiry time in IQ option. I'm going to try to look for an opportunity to actually enter a trade. Let me see, 2 minutes. There you go. Maybe I find something so that I can enter. Like right now, it looks crazy. You see with the red line in here. Because I want to teach you on the best possible way. Oh shoot, this one looks good. But this is Forex. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Options, binary. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, GBP USD. Yeah, this one is about to be a call. So what you have to do is this. Okay, each candle will have an expiry of exactly 2 minutes in the clock. It's not gonna be like 2 minutes after, I don't know, 1 minute and 30 seconds. No, it's like, for example, if you notice right here where it says current time, it says 9:21, and right now at 9:22, this one is gonna close and we're gonna open another one. Now, since this is 2 minutes, what you have to do is this. Choose the expiry for the next 2 minutes, 9:24, right? Each candle determines or means 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do right now is jumping too much. This would have been a good time to enter. I don't think it's going to drop, but if it does a little bit, I'm going to enter for 9:24. This would have been like the best times to enter again, okay, in this area at the moment that this candle started. But if by any chance, I think I'm gonna enter for like $5 for 9:26. We still have 1 minute though. And this is the thing, like some people, like for example, right now is going to become 9:23 and people set it up for 2 minutes. So that means that the expiry time is going to be at 9:25. And that's not the point. Look, right now I enter for 2 minutes, but my expiry is at 9:24. So that means that it still is going to be 1 minute. Right now that is dropping on the next candle is going to touch. So next candle, I'm going to be with $10. Oh shit, it's dropping a lot. Okay. So this blue line is going to touch the yellow line within the next 2 minutes. What is it that I do right now? It's 9:23. In 9:24, we're going to enter for 9:26. Hope that really makes sense. And if not, like type in your questions. Don't worry. Once the trade expires, then we're gonna go ahead and answer those questions right now. And this is another thing what I'm gonna explain you right now. If it has a small, like right now, awesome, this drop, I enter. Why? Because right now in the next 2 minutes is gonna start jumping. So if I enter around a low area, I have higher possibilities to win. So for example, right here, I lost the $5, but I enter for the $10. And of course, this is just for pure educational purposes, okay? Yeah, sometimes I do enter before the cross, and this is the cool thing about trading manually. And like for example, with the 2 minute strategy app, you will get the notifications once the moving average touches. But if you're trading manually, yes, you can enter a little bit before, like just a few seconds before it expires. Mostly if it has a drop just like this one. If you see this drop, then you can enter, because like you're gonna have more possibilities to be in the money. So yeah, you can enter a little bit earlier because you know the next movement of the next candle. Hope that really makes sense. Hopefully we win this one. Today's Monday, so it's kind of crazy, but it doesn't matter. This strategy looks good today. Today actually looks very stable, to be honest with you, compared to different Mondays that we've had. Yeah, you can enter just a little bit. Enter when they cross the candle established, correct direction is best. Yeah. Imran, are you using two users? Because it was the same question. Look at the jump. Pretty cool, huh? GBP USD. Yeah, and if you notice, the same thing is happening with Euro USD. Right now, I think we're gonna have a good chance to enter a different trade, hopefully. So we're gonna win this one. Yeah, before the crust of the blue line against the yellow line sometimes is good. You need to analyze that, right? You need to analyze that. You need to make you need to make a decision. Like for example, here, I think is a good time. So what I do is, again, right now is 9:26. So I'm gonna set it for 9:28 if I want this to expire at this candle. But what I want is to expire at the next candle, right? Not this one. It will be at the next candle. So let me see. Hold on. There you go. So what I'm gonna do? Shoot, it jumped. I was hoping that it would drop so that I could enter better, but I'm gonna set it up for 9:30. So once this candle closes, I'm gonna enter. Even if it drops at the starting level or below, I'm gonna enter. But I don't really think that's gonna happen, to be honest with you. I do think it's gonna drop a little bit within the next 45 seconds. So let's just wait. Yeah, I should have entered before, but it was hard to predict this movement. And here I'm gonna give you an extra tip. I'm not gonna enter here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna risk small, $5. Okay, I'm gonna enter for $5 for 9:30, as like I said. 2, 1, and enter here. Okay, let me give you a tip as to why you shouldn't enter, or I shouldn't have entered here. And let me draw an horizontal line in this area, right where I entered. Actually, it's just a little bit above, like around right here. It could be that it will drop. It's actually most likely it's going to drop. Do you know why? Because here's a support line. Do you see it? Obviously, for here is a resistance line. So most likely right now the price is going to start to retract. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one. Okay. This is a different part of the training, but I wanted to give you, because it looks like a perfect scenario. Look at the support line in here. Look at all these candles that have been bouncing around the support line, right? So yeah. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna look for a different option. Maybe we can find it. USDCAD. No, This one doesn't look that good. Okay, this one looks crazy, but if I win it, I'll be happy. The highest point is this one. Where is it? Where the candle is actually right now. So hopefully we don't know what's gonna happen. But let me go through the comments real quick. Any tips again? I really trust on this strategy, but I use it without success. Not sure. It really depends on where is it that you're having issues. Yeah. Do you see? This is what the support line does. The resistance in this point. It started dropping. You see? So like I said, the best times to trade sometimes is not when the blue line crosses, but when it's about to cross. Just like this one. Okay? Just like this one right here. This one was a good one. This one was too risky. Plus, it reaches support resistance line. So that's good. It's good for learning. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, let me go to the questions because there's a bunch of questions in here. We don't really need the MACD for the 2-minute strategy. I'm about to go into MACD right now, so stay tuned. Don't worry. How to set up the expiry? Okay. What should be the right amount to invest and trade? As in, when you're low, you're trading wallet with. I would say 5% of your balance. So I would say $5 on each trade. Yeah. Oh, you got an in the money? That's cool. Okay, just make sure you don't copy and paste the same question, Kojo. Otherwise, I'm gonna like silence you because it distracts people. Okay. Danny says, "Hi Chris, I know it's about the 2-minute strategy forex, but what are the best easy forex strategy?" Yeah, I'm gonna do that on a different training because I'm gonna focus on this one right here. Okay, let me see if I have another pair. GBP USD, which one I'm missing? AUD USD, okay, cool. Yeah, if you notice right now, the pairs are not looking that good. Let's go ahead and continue with the training, and hopefully we have an option to enter a trade, at least on AUD USD. Hey, so I hope you really enjoyed this video and you learned what you were looking for. And remember to wait for part number 3 of this training. If you didn't watch part 1, I'm gonna put it over here below this card. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button and be subscribed for more videos just like this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.